It is go time. We are ready for another game. We are on the road against the Miami Heat. Let's see if we can stop the Miami Heat. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Number 7, Number 14, Number 22,
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him. Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. Hall of Famer, D.A., thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Washington out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Harrison at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Both these teams come loaded with sharpshooters. And, Steve, we're expecting plenty of action outside the arc.
That's the modern game for you. Everyone has a three-point shot now, more or less. But in this game, especially the inside, might not see much traffic.
Now, here's Lowry. Now, Hero to the inside. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Knicks in New York. Doncic, and it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Butler in the corner. No good on the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Over in the corner, Washington. Bangs home the trifecta.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions right now. They need the basket.
Hardaway against Hero. He can't get that one. Doncic right side. The shot's good from McGee.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And there's the pass to Adebayo. It's over McGee. Miami no good on that time either.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And here's Washington outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
And they pick up 2.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Here's Doncic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Hero against Hardaway. Hero no good. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Doncic passes to Washington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Take a break.
And that one misses. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he's good on the second. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Hero no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Passes to Washington. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And here are the Mavericks now after the Heat pick up 2. Washington inside. Covered by Martin. They shoot again. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 12 in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Doncic against Lowry. To the paint. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Doncic against Lowry. For 3, Harris. Doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
From deep Washington. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Heat trail by 10. Right side Hero. Adebayo finds Martin. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target from 3-point range. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Washington. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And here is Doncic following Kyle Lowry's 3.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it.
Right back.
Okay.
Back.
Yeah, that manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jim.
Meet you, Fancy.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And Strus is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Butler from outside. That one doesn't go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Now Hardaway, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Washington, that's good.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Strus passes to Yurtseven. Pass to Oladipo. Over Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop him.
First one falls for him.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable, and his hunger to keep getting better also impressive.
Oladipo hits them both. 1:22 left in the first. Dallas leading by 7. Doncic outside. Powell inside. He's defended by Yurtseven. And it's in there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. And save it. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. No good from outside. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Hardaway with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Powell with the ball.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Mavericks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
That free throw good from Washington. A different look for Dallas. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Harris. Josh Green comes in for Hardaway. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Doncic. Washington hits them both. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Oladipo taking his time here. Butler finds Dedmon. It's up a 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Dallas. 9-point game. Ntilikina passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
Yeah, I wanted to play with, but they're Lucas keeps getting double teamed, so I gotta find other scoring options.
Your
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here.
It's not that lopsided.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop. Never a bad idea.
Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Victor Oladipo is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Yurtsevin into the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in July or something. He's already had a streak named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Ntilikina passes to Šarić. Yurtsevin with it. Now guarded by Šarić. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Šarić. And it's Miami with the rebound. Strus finds Lowry. Back to Strus. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Šarić.
Yes. And you have to get Šarić out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Adebayo kicks to Strus.
Thank you.
Johnson with the block. Now the pass delivers. Takes the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Oladipo for 3. And no good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the shot goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Heat trail by 16. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better.
They need a timeout.
Now, every season we hear mention of the rookie wall. Is that real, Steve, or is it just a myth?
Kevin, it's real. And for some players, the NBA seems so much longer and more grueling than the college season. It's certainly an exhausting adjustment.
Timeout called, the Heat. Checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Kyle Lowry. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. Take a look at the Mavericks. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And you know, for the Mavericks, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Adebayo finds Hero. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just pulling his way around the paint.
And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin, the impact really started once he became a starter.
73 wins, 4 losses. Maverick on fire.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Ntilikina looking it over. He feeds it to McGee. McGee against Adebayo. Outside Martin. Here's Strus. That one's good. Maybe that'll get.
Passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Unbelievable play for him over the last month.
Shooting double-double.
17 points per game, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
I mean, high-level feel for the game allows him to gamble with a purpose. Does he get burned once in a while? Sure, but not as often as he guesses right.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Passes it to Butler. 11 feet away. Plumlee with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Mavericks, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And the Mavericks with possession here. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
The Heat trail by 17. And here is Hero. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Knicks in New York.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Ntilikina. Banked in off the glass.
Up the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Hero kicks to Butler. Down low, and Dedmon throws it down.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
You know what time it is, Heat fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Washington's checked in for Plumlee. Joe Harris comes in for Johnson. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And Doncic is subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. Dallas leading by 17. Here's Doncic. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Strus passes to Hero. Back to Strus. Good ball movement here by Miami. Dedmon's shot is off.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yep, that one goes in there. Washington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Hero. Some solid defense from Harris.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Doncic finds McGee. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero from long range. Here's Butler. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Look, when you play against Jimmy Butler, you know you're in for a battle. Excellent job extending the possession.
Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Yurtseveni's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo comes in for Max Strus. And it's Lowry in for Hero. Oladipo misses. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to McGee. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry looking around. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly. But first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. And Kenny, do you think the regular season standings mean much come playoff time?
Ask Shaq, you know, for this show, he takes the whole regular season off.
Well, Kenny, the one time you beat me, you were a title-winning player, but then you reverted back to being a regular season player. I was a title-winning player, so let me know when the playoffs start.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Miami Heat.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
They're playing like wimps.
Now it's time to send it back
they're playing like wimps.
For the beginning of the third quarter.
They're playing like wimps. That's a first. Yeah, they're playing like wimps.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Mavericks leading by 22. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Washington out there with Harris, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Miami shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Steps back and fires. The shot by Lowry, no good. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence. And a big part of this team.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Hardaway. Hero finds Adebayo. Plumlee with some nice D. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And it's Washington missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Inside, kicks it out to Hero. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A dangerous pick-and-roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
Washington, that's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Butler. From 13. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic passes to Washington. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
That's good for Martin. Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And so Martin nails both of them. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Lowry passes to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
And we've seen a leap from Adebayo recently, scoring now at a steady clip.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Heat. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Butler. The pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and
the
Devin
2
Booker,
players in
DeRozan
Phoenix.
Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Caleb Martin. And Strus is subbed in for Hero. And clearly Eric Spoelstra wants to talk it over.
Here we go, man. Time to make some noise for your defenses.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Strus passes to Lowry. And it's off from 3-point range.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Heat have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Passes it to Butler. Driving in. Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
No good on that one.
You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. The Mavericks also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Hardaway. Inside, and stolen by Dedmon. Oladipo against Doncic. Shoots from the line. Oladipo misses. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender and create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Oladipo with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Sinks the triple.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
And it's Doncic missing. For Miami, they've gone to someone so far 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Doncic against Oladipo. He kicks it to Butler. Clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. Lets it go with the 3. Again, Oladipo missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Powell finds Doncic. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Adebayo with a screen for Oladipo. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got 9.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Doncic kicks to Saric. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Outside Butler. Back to Dedmon. Adebayo passes to Butler. Strus with it, guarded by Green. And it's Strus missing.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Oh, they get it again. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Butler. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Wow, face with open mouth.
Yeah. I see this.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon to the right side. Here's Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Doncic passes to Powell. Good on the bucket. He's got 6.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Oladipo outside. Oh, good with the triple.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And he lays it straight in. Doncic has got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fearless drive by Bam Adebayo. Not afraid to sacrifice his body if it gets him to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Adebayo drops them both. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ntilikina. And so it's Dallas, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition.
Her mom pays her bills right.
I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Heat shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today.
No disrespect intended. It's okay to be low on money, but David told me her mom got sick and was paying her bills. PPL like you make me mad. Go out get.
And it's Jovic in at the 3 spot.
WTF is this?
Feeds to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
McGee's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Down low, and he goes in for the dunk.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Ntilikina passes, delivers, trains the three-pointer.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And he gets it back.
Who's disrespecting you here, smartass?
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Do you know the person?
To the paint. The shot's good from McGee.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Vincent. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Haslem, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Here's Ntilikina. Over in the corner, Green. No good on the three. He'd have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Yurtsevin. McGee with the block. O'Neal against Haslem. Here's Livers. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Miami shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent, guarded by McGee. Kicks to Haslem. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Haslem, that's good. Haslem's got 4 this quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Ntilikina passes to Livers. The three-pointer is right on target. Livers has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavericks. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Haslem can't get it to go.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Yeah, I don't expect him to hit it.
Here's Ntilikina.
Oh, that's Haslem on him.
Pass to Livers. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Knows it's his job to dish the ball. Ntilikina is a floor general you can rely on.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Vincent. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often shortcut.
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. There's the pass to Haslem. Pass to Vincent. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc, Haslem can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And the Mavericks call time here. pass to Washington. Drains it from beyond the arc. Washington's got 29.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the shot goes down.
Butler!
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Doncic looking it over. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Dedmon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's Lowry. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
First team foul.
And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys.
PJ might be named player of the game low.
The old guys are sticking around.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
Doncic is a chief.
Butler in the corner. Good saving. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Team foul. Now at the line, Omer Yurtseven. 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Yurtseven drops them both. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it.
Wow, it should have went in.
From three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking.
Face with tears of joy.
For the record books.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Luka Doncic.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Bam Adebayo was checked in for the Heat. And Dallas also making a switch. Livers is checked in. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lowry against Doncic. Oladipo outside. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And the shot goes in.
And we know about Oladipo as a scorer. But he's a team guy first and loves to make the right play.
Doncic dishes to Harris. Dallas no good that time either. And so here is Miami. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And here's Harris from the arc. Gets it to fall. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well.
I'm happy you got 100 points.
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was.
That's the player of the game.
We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
I was expecting it to be PJ.
Is a cheat.
But we got the win nonetheless. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And we are traveling to Atlanta for the next game to take on the Hawks in the next video. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.